If you think that the only way to improve your home is by spending money, this video will change the way you think. With small changes and by using what you already have, you can completely transform your space. Today, I'm going to show you 12 practical ideas to improve and decorate your home without spending any money. Watch until the end because the last ones make a big difference. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any tips. Here, you'll find videos with simple, practical, and affordable ideas to make your home more beautiful, organized, and welcoming without spending money. Well-placed plants truly bring life. Plants are not just a beautiful detail. They change the energy of the home, the atmosphere, and even the way we feel inside a space. When you enter a place with a well-positioned plant, the feeling is different. It feels like the house is alive, cared for, breathing along with you. Natural light, that space without a defined purpose, when a plant takes that place, the environment gains meaning. Plants bring warmth, calm, and create a connection with nature inside the home. They soften the space, make the atmosphere lighter, and make the house feel cozier, more human, more like you. Removing clothes and bags from behind doors changes everything. Clothes and bags behind doors create a visual weight that we don't even notice, but we feel it. Even when the house is clean, this creates a sense of clutter, accumulation, and a heavy atmosphere. When you remove these items, the space opens up. The house instantly feels more organized. It's a simple change, but it brings immediate visual relief. This next tip changes the feeling of the entire living room, even without replacing any furniture. Mounting the TV on the wall makes everything feel lighter. A TV placed on a piece of furniture often weighs down the space. It takes up room, draws too much attention, and overloads the media console. When the TV goes on the wall, the furniture can breathe. The space looks more organized, visually cleaner, and even feels larger. It's a simple change that completely transforms the living room without replacing anything. And if there's something that truly makes us feel at home, it's what comes next. Lighting is about feeling, not just light. You know when you walk into a space and, without realizing it, feel an immediate sense of comfort? That quiet coziness, that desire to stay a little longer? Most of the time, that has everything to do with lighting. The right light completely changes the feeling of a home. It doesn't just illuminate, it surrounds, warms, and welcomes. It's as if the space embraces whoever enters. Lamps, table lamps, and indirect lighting points create this more intimate, comfortable atmosphere that makes us truly feel at home. A well-lit home isn't the brightest or the strongest. It's the one where light brings calm, well-being, and makes the space more inviting. It's the kind of light that makes you want to sit down, take a deep breath, and simply be. Natural light and ventilation transform the day. Dark, stuffy environments are tiring, make us feel sluggish, and drain our energy. When natural light comes in and air circulates, the house changes its mood. Open the windows, let the sun in, lighten heavy curtains. The home feels cleaner, more spacious, and more pleasant, and you feel it in your body. Not everything needs to be pushed against the wall. Many people place all their furniture against the wall thinking it will make the space look bigger, but in practice, small gaps create flow. When furniture has room to breathe, the space feels more organized and more elegant. Sometimes just a few inches completely transform the feeling of a room. Organizing objects brings visual peace. Mixing everything together in one place confuses the eye. When you group objects by function or style, the space organizes itself. The home starts to feel intentional and cared for, and that brings a quiet sense of calm that we feel without even noticing. 8. Let surfaces breathe. Overcrowded tables and sideboards are visually tiring. When you choose just a few objects and leave empty space, the room gains elegance. Less visual information brings a greater sense of calm, and the home automatically feels more organized. 9. Changing objects around renews the home. Before thinking about buying something new, try looking more carefully at what you already have. Often, a home doesn't need new things, it just needs a new perspective. An object that goes unnoticed today can become a focal point in another space. Something forgotten in a corner may suddenly make sense elsewhere. This simple change brings a feeling of freshness and renewal, as if the home had been completely rearranged. It's a light and creative way to refresh your space without spending anything, simply by changing how you see your own home. 10. Mirrors expand more than just space. Mirrors have a special power within a home. They reflect light, visually enlarge rooms, and bring an immediate sense of lightness. When well placed, mirrors help a space breathe. A small, dark, or dull room can be completely transformed just by moving a mirror. Sometimes it wasn't wrong, it just needed to be in the right place to fulfill its purpose. 11. Reduce excess colors and patterns. Too much visual information can be tiring without us even realizing it. Sometimes removing a cover, a throw, or an object is enough to restore balance to the space. When a room becomes more neutral, it feels more welcoming and more pleasant to be in. 12. Visual decluttering is also care. A beautiful home is not a crowded home. When everything is excessive, the eyes get tired, the mind becomes overloaded, and the space loses its lightness, even if it's clean. By organizing, removing excess, and letting the space breathe, the home begins to change. The environment becomes calmer, lighter, and easier to live in. And little by little, this external change also reflects inside us. Visual decluttering is a form of quiet care. It's about choosing what truly belongs, what brings well-being, and what really fits into your daily life. When the eyes can rest, the home embraces you, and you feel it every day. Many people believe that the only way to improve a home is by spending money, buying new furniture, or doing renovations. But the truth is that not every change needs to involve money. Many transformations begin with perspective, with simple choices, and with small daily adjustments. Our home directly influences how we feel. It's where we rest, recharge, and live our most intimate moments. When the environment feels heavy, cluttered, or uncared for, it affects our well-being, even if we don't consciously realize it. There are simple techniques that help create more comfort, lightness, and warmth at home, using what you already have. Small changes in placement, lighting, organization, and even in what we choose to remove from a space make a huge difference in how the home embraces the people who live in it. Caring for your home is, at its core, a way of caring for yourself, and you don't need to spend a lot. Sometimes you don't need to spend anything at all to transform the place where you live into a lighter, more beautiful, and more enjoyable space to be in. If you've made it this far, I truly hope this video has helped you look at your home with more care and affection. We don't always need to change everything. Sometimes small choices completely transform the way we live in our space. Remember, your home doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be comfortable, light, and reflect your essence. A space that welcomes you, brings well-being, and makes you feel at home every single day. If any of these ideas resonated with you, start slowly. Choose one change today, notice how it impacts your day, and gradually build, with calm and intention, a home that embraces you. Warm regards, Marieta Fernandes, Decor Casa.